Apparently they call Taco Bell Sacred Bell in India. Don't remember seeing me run into bugs yet. I had to actually turn on the dev console because one mission my sniper spawned out of bounds. But other than that, I've been doing pretty well.
Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Hey, we were just on this map. From this spawn position, right? Yeah. Okay.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Let's tag these guys up and see what we're dealing with before we walk into them.
Eyes open.
We've got ourselves Mitan, Sectoid, Floater, some Thin Mans.
Will do. We've got eyes on the AO.
Got ourselves a pod of Sectoid, triple Thin Man, a melt canister here. See, I don't know how gettable that melt canister is.
Okay.
And there's another pod right here. Wow. Okay. They're very close to us.
Moving out.
See what happens.
Verstanden, Commander.
Position bestätigt.
Got a ghost grenade on the mission.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Gerne.
Son of Breast is not coming on swarming abductions just
Eyes
yet.
open, Commander.
New target acquired. Ist keine Bedrohung mehr.
Going schön.
Starting on loose ground.
Down.
Great overwatches. So these guys are patrolling as well. Where's our frag? I'm sorry to hear that, mine's ZSS. I've been pretty lucky
Moving out.
in my Long War 1 experience. Haven't had any campaigns.
Going out.
Well, I had a campaign lost to me losing the save file when I was like changing my computer around and stuff. But that one's comfortably my fault, right?
I'm on it, Commander.
Haven't lost any campaigns due to the game's fault just yet. Oh, we have squad
Good to
sight on
go.
this Jaeger.
Affirmative, covering now.
I'm not really convinced that that's good, but
Go ahead, Colin.
something to consider, I guess. I think it's terrible.
Look out. Kann weitergehen.
I hate that I have that. Jaeger doesn't need squad sight. Ugh. I should have just picked anything else. Oh well, it'll be fun, maybe.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Enemy in sight. Enemy neutralized.
I hope they don't get a free move. They're all acided.
Bei mir prasselt der Tod nieder.
Okay. I found you a bug.
He's gone.
Hmm. Gonna need to train up a new sniper, perhaps. Okay, that's pretty shit.
Target locked.
Is it the same tile Bress died on? Bress, you're actually haunting my campaign. Bress, I thought we were friends.
I'm on the move.
There's a sectoid up on the roof, right?
Frag out.
I'm on the move. They won't last long.
Floater has acid in itself. How do we make those guys die? I just want them to die. Hello? Why is this so difficult?
Aye, aye, Commander.
It's my last frag grenade.
Throwing grenade. Verstanden, Commander. Stimmen in deinem Kopf. Solid copy. Roger that, scanning.
Oh yeah, there's a sectoid still. Vaguely remember that now. So collateral damage would be good this turn. Oh, we don't have that ability. Rocket it? Okay. Probably not. Let's go.
Wilco. Missed.
Do that.
Moving to position.
And this.
X-ray
Okay.
neutralized.
Steady rocket for next turn. I would like to
Stepping up.
attempt their capture on that floater. I'm gonna move Wraithsa over here because she's got a shotgun.
Look out.
The mech's over here as well because giant robot killing machine stuff, you know. Oh, let's man the counter with mechs.
Systems engaged.
Welcome to Sacred Bell. May I take your order?
They got me
Watch
flanked.
the flank. They're moving. Here.
Cowards. We're stunned here.
Lot of good that.
Okay, I think he might be back next turn. Oh my god, that ability. That ability is very reasonable. There is no way in which that ability is not reasonable. Okay,
Affirmative, Commander.
so those guys are dead.
That's affirmative.
And that's the mission.
I'm on it, Commander.
If you ignore the aliens
Let's do
who
this.
got to shoot me inexplicably, that went pretty well.
Position confirmed.
As long as you ignore,
Reloaded.
yeah, the dead gunnery sergeant.
Let's do this.
Moving to position.
Ah.
Aye, Commander. Pressing.
Got mine free again.
Du bist jetzt, du wärst zu
Good
Hause
hit.
geblieben.
Oh, we already captured a thin man even. Whatever.
I'm ready.
Roger. Got my eyes on him.
There isn't. Yellow alert.
Okay.
In Long War 1. It's a bug that happens when
Sleep tight.
enemy pods
Target
become
everything
active
back.
during a different pod's move. They'll get given actions sometimes. It's a dead buggy, man. We go combat drugs, I think. Dense smoke is very useful, but combat drugs is useful in a way that isn't. Okay, dense smoke is very good, but ghost grenade already does that. Combat drugs does something different from ghost grenade, and so that's why I take combat drugs here. The plus 20 will is really nice on psi attacks. The plus 20 crit chance is pretty relevant. 8 meld, $138. We've damaged.
Commander.
Damaged our carapace armor. Curses.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already
Oh.
put the new recruits to work in the lab.
I need another couple of carapace armors if I'm going to base assault on this tech level. Okay. I could build an Aurora or a Kestrel. Pass. Request from India has expired. What's up with my satellite nexus? 8 days. Temujin has failed. Let's get Mindfray on Marconi. United Kingdom wants 6 sectoid corpses. What unidentified large UFOs are there at this
Enemy
point?
is padlocked. Disengaging.
Terror ship coming to Brazil. All right. How's Brazil doing? Oh, it's doing fine. Not an issue.
Intel scan complete. Positive ID on Exalt cell locations.
Do you have like somebody who just has 15 mobility maybe? Anybody? Drogmer?
I think the engineering team is getting antsy. They might be more excited about the new weapons than our troops are.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt Exalt cell in South Africa.
I'm just feeling like my roster is a little bit too thin to put a Master Sergeant Assault or Gunnery Sergeant Assault out on this mission. Those guys might have to actually go kill stuff for me. 6 alloys.
The methods involved in creating these crystals. An organic machine capable of complex communications. We could spend years studying this technology.
Mm-hmm. So we research alien power systems now, I guess. Berserker autopsy for vital point targeting. Sure. Let's keep these going. Can also interrogate a berserker, I suppose. I'm worried about the 2 Terra missions this month. Smurf is not a scion. Come on, guys. Terrible Name was gonna become a Guardian, probably. Give those games another shot. Have I ever built shivs in Long War 1? Yeah, pretty frequently I build shivs early on in the game, like in March. Never doing that.
I've got a hunch as to how we might get into that facility. Just give the word, and I'll begin manufacturing the key immediately.
Oh, I meant to build a shadow key thing. Skeleton key. Skeleton key.
There must be
Alright.
some way to get into that base. I wonder what Dr. Shen has in mind.
It's all about that base. Don't need that. Don't need all of these. I feel like we got very few mechdoids in this campaign because we didn't have real missions for like 3 months. We're still not really fighting real missions. I have enough Thin Man corpses for a chem grenade, but we're short on dollars. Okay, I'll sell $100 worth of Illyrium and then regret it, I'm sure. Four alloys. Once the carapace armor is done, let's cancel this. This is why I usually skip the early transport. Yeah,
Contact detected.
the early transport just warps the entire campaign a little bit. This one was in June, so it wasn't as bad as something in March or April. Well, in some ways it wasn't, but in other ways it sort of was. Because it really warped mid-game, and mid-game's often the most challenging part of the game. In my opinion. Shall we... Okay, let's bring Houndy for sure. Let's bring Rumor and... Still not really a mission for Son of Brass. Why are my snipers dying? Please stop. Eisenfaust? Smurf? Sure, this works. Let's go... Smokes and frags. Carapace with the shotgun. Can give some guys some bullets. Rukan is just going up to 110 aim. Doesn't need armor, hopefully. Picard's probably ready for a level up, right? I'm gonna actually carapace Rukan, because my snipers are so important. It's not that I think that it's likely that he'll die. It's just my snipers are so important. I think Shogun Marauder... Well, Shogun doesn't have rapid fire right now, so Pathfinder's probably better against mechdoids and landed discs. Once the Shogun gets another 50 experience and has rapid fire, it becomes more exciting than the Pathfinder against those guys for a little while. This is going to be the team. Just want to check. We're still not quite at enough missions. Okay.
Dropship has arrived.
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next. The aliens are continuing to move unchecked through a heavily populated area. Local forces are not equipped to respond. We should engage the enemy as soon as possible.